everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be reviewing and demo the new brushes of Pat McGrath. I recently reviewed the concealers, so if you're interested in see more information about the concealers, I'm gonna leave the video here in the eye. But in that video I mentioned that I really wanted to get the brushes, and I'm here now opening the box with you guys, and we're gonna see the brushes and I will give you my opinion about them. I thought the Duo had the concealer brush, but then I noticed the brushes inside the Duo are completely different from the concealer. So here's the concealer brush and here is the Duo. So let's look at very quickly the brushes and then we're gonna start using them. And here's the Duo. The Duo retails for $64. And this is how they look like. They have this angle shape of it. One is the medium size and this one is the large size. And here we have the concealer brush. It is $32. If you look at them very closely, they have this beautiful gold detail at the top, and it has this kind of like wooden material here at the bottom, and it has printed the name Pat McGrath Labs. The bristles are very compact and very soft. I really like the gradients of colors that it has. It starts very dark brown or medium brown, let's call it, and then goes to this light beige. Let's now start spot concealing. I'm using right now L7 and I'm gonna be using the medium brush for spot concealing. And again, this is L7. This is not the best color for me, but it's good enough. And this is a perfect time for me to spot conceal because I have a lot of blemishes due to my menstrual cycle. So I have a lot of little guys to cover right now. That happens to me every month, every time that I get my period, so it's no big deal. I like the size of this brush. I like the angle that it has. It's kind of like perfectly hugging my skin, my face. I think it says it has 40 degrees of an angle, so that is a really good shape of a brush. I like how precise it is. It actually mimics a finger like Pat McGrath says that it does. I like the shape of it, definitely I do. I have a lot of dry patches in here right now, so forgive me for that. My skin doesn't really like the hormonal change that I have in every period. My skin really hates me right now, but I'm giving it all the love that I can, so she should be happy soon. Super spot conceal. I almost covered my entire face with concealer. I know I have a lot of blemishes right now. So let's now go with my Pat McGrath foundation. I have mine in the shade Light 7. I'm gonna be placing it here in my hand and pick it up from there. And I'm gonna just dab here my face first. And I'm gonna be using the big brush, the large one. I definitely need less product, I can tell you right away. I put 2 pumps of product in my hand, and I still have like 1 pump in there. So you definitely need less product when you're applying it with this brush compared to a beauty blender. If you haven't mentioned, these brushes are vegan and cruelty free, so the bristles are synthetic. Just lower the exposure a little bit because I notice I look a little washed out. I still look a little washed out, but a little less washed out I look like now. Now that we finished the application of the foundation, I can tell you a little bit already about the bigger brush. I am not a fan of using brushes for foundation. If you know me, if you have been here for a while, and by the way, if you haven't or you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I love to make high-end makeup beauty videos and a little bit of fashion, so consider subscribe to my channel if you haven't do yet. So if you've been here for a while, you know I don't like to apply my foundation with brushes because it kind of like emphasize everything. My skin doesn't really like the dragging or the punching much when it's like a more hard surface than a sponge. A sponge obviously is softer. But as you notice here, you can see texture, you can see the product accumulating in my nose in this area right here. So it's not the best application for me. This foundation normally looks way more pretty, like super nice on me. I know my skin is aggravated right now. My skin is super dry and super active right now. My acne is active because of my menstrual cycle, but still I can see the application with brushes for me are just not the best. I'd rather do it with my hands or with a sponge. That is again my personal opinion. I just don't like brushes for my foundation in general. This brush can also be used for contouring, so I'm definitely gonna try that. Hopefully for that works better for me than for foundation. So I'm gonna just place those two dots, and I'm using right now MD22, and let's start doing this. I can definitely see that this brush for what is the contour or sculpting your face, I definitely like it. It blends that beautifully and super fast. I really like that a lot. So let me place a couple of dots in here. With the medium brush, I'm going to be contouring a little bit my nose. I'm gonna be placing the color in my hand and then put it in my nose directly with the brush. And I'm using again the medium one. Grab this very minimal and place it there. Wow, definitely I like this brush for spot concealing, for contouring your nose. Super cool for those two things. I like it. So definitely these brushes for like contouring, beautiful. Now with the brush that I was more excited to use, the concealer brush, we are going to be using my concealer in the shade L5 under my eyes. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit and see how this little brush performs. It feels like a little finger. It fits perfectly in there, in the inner corner of the eye, so you can pull it up a little bit, no problem. Saving time? Yeah, no, not really. But fast? Yeah, more fast than a beauty blender? Maybe no. Cute that you can go up here, definitely. I like that a lot. Now I'm gonna be using the pressed powder. I have mine in the shade Light, and I'm gonna grab the bigger brush and I'm gonna just tap it very lightly, because this brush is very packed, so it will lift too much product from the pan if I move it around like this. So I have to do it very gently, lightly. Even though it's so compact, it's not picking up a bunch of product, and also it fits perfectly in this size. I like this brush for this. I'm gonna be putting a little bit of brows, mascara, blush, and something for my lips, and I'm gonna be right back with my final thoughts. For my final thoughts on the three little brushes, I definitely recommend and really like the small brush for concealer. I really like how it got inside and really helped me go into my eye and everything. It was super fast, super nice, super good. Super fast, super nice, super good. I really like the handle of it. Is very small and it's not heavy, very travel friendly. I really like that. And obviously you can still use a regular sponge or other size brushes for this purpose, or even your fingers, but I really appreciate these two for that purpose. I really liked it. The middle brush was really nice for contouring my nose. I like that technique right there. for spot concealing, it was good too. It was kind of like more precise than a sponge or anything else because of the size. And the Big Daddy, the large brush, no, I do not like brushes for my foundation. I don't know why, but they never look the same as I do it with a sponge or my fingers. I just don't like the brushes for that. I don't like to drag products on my face like this that again move entirely the shield of the FPS, the screen protector, so I don't want to disturb the shield that it creates when you apply it. So if you're dragging too many things on your skin right after applying your sunscreen, that's exactly what's going to happen. And also I don't like the effect of dragging my skin. I don't like it. I just don't like the experience. I don't like how my skin looks like. I don't like the sensation of dragging my skin. I just don't like the whole experience of using a brush for foundation. But on the other hand, I'm very happy to find out that I could use it for contouring. I definitely like this brush for contouring because it hugs my cheeks very, very well. I really like that, and it was super fast to use for that purpose. So I'm very happy that if it's not gonna be good for foundation, it's gonna be good for something else. And also I really like the shade for putting powder under my eye. Even though the brushes are very compact and close to each other, I still managed to use it for that purpose, and it still works, and I still like it. So I might use this brush definitely for doing contouring or applying some powders under my eyes. I totally forgot to record an outro for this video, so I leave you with these images of me trying to get a thumbnail. Also guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Make me a comment down below what do you think about these brushes. Are you gonna pick them up or not? And also subscribe to my channel, and I see you guys in my next video. Bye!